G'day mateys and welcome back to episode 5, I believe it is, of our DEI 1.2.3e Rise of Rome Let's Play campaign for Rome to Total War. So obviously in the previous episodes we managed to obviously kick the Epirotes out. We have now positioned an army down here in the south to potentially block Syracuse if they try to come across. Based on the advice of you guys in the forums and on the channel, obviously we have resisted the urge to invade Syracuse, even though it does look quite lightly defended, because obviously that will fire events that will trigger the First Punic War, and at this point in time we're clearly just in no position to go after and tackle Carthage. So that said, we've spent a bit of time building up our economy. We've gone from about 500 income to sort of 2100. Not too bad. At least we would have the ability to continue building more buildings and if need be levy some more troops. So we are going to look at potentially invading the Ligurians. Obviously they've got some interesting trade wares there that could be very valuable and profitable to us, and plus also it's it's part of Italy, it's ours, we want it, it is what it is. So that said guys, if you enjoy what I'm doing here on the channel, then what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button, drop this video a like, and leave your thoughts, tips, tricks in the comment section below. So that said, let's jump into today's episode. So if we have a quick look around the map, obviously we've still got Syracuse just sort of like standing there taunting us. We have an Epirot navy floating around down here. I think that's an army, not an actual navy. Yes, that's an army. That could be an interesting situation if they decide to land that in Italia proper. Hopefully they don't. So we will end the turn and let's see what happens. Oh, I think that Epirot navy just got sunk by the Carthaginians. And here comes another one. It might be interesting to check the diplomacy panel and see exactly who the Epirotes are at war with. So today's episode, guys, probably isn't going to be super long. I do have somewhere to be. One of the nobles is the daughter who has proved herself useful as a mediator between the patricians and the common plebeians. You could hire her as one of your advisors on these matters. However, there are those in the Senate who openly oppose her, would be happier if the woman stayed out of politics. What will you do? So hire or refuse. To hire her. Taxes must be paid in coin, in kind or simple brute labour. Alright, mission successful, research technology, Rome civilization never ceased to impress, da 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 da, happy days. Faction arises, who's this? The Sinopian usurpers. So construction, so what did that do? +1 growth, on the settlement, so yeah. So what does this one do? Sanitation, all regions, +3 growth. That looks like a pretty good one to go for. So as you can see, the economy is kicking along quite nicely now. That's right, let's have a look at that diplomacy. What are the Epirotes doing? So they're at war with Carthage. Okay. So that's interesting. I'm happy to just sit back and let them in Carthage duke it out. So if I come in here and I attack this settlement, then that should draw that army in, shouldn't it? It should, yeah. What sort of a garrison has that settlement got? So what do we got? Batavium. So Celtic warriors. So it's not a full garrison. So now is a perfect time to go and attack, isn't it?
Ready for orders.
Okay. So let's have a look. Alright. So we've got a ton of heavy infantry, spear units, a bit of cavalry. No guts, no glory. Oh, actually, hang on. Who are they allied with? Let's have a look. Liguria. They're at war with the Insubrers. Okay. Okay. That works.
We will go to war then. Lay siege to the settlement.
So what we'll do is we will encircle the settlement. We'll see if they sally next turn, because obviously it's a lot easier for us if they attack us. That way we're in the defensive position. Alright. Antagonids, are they ready to trade yet?
We surely have much to discuss.
Let's offer them
and
some money.
much to agree.
Nope. Okay, what about Athens?
Be welcome here and speak as you wish, without fear of consequence or danger.
Nope.
We are not known as patient people. Therefore, welcome. Speak to the point.
Nope. Oh, that's right, we've still got our, so the Insubrers.
Well,
Let's see if we can get a military alliance. No, that won't happen. Okay, what else? Non-aggressive pact, not going to happen. Defensive alliance? No, okay. No worries. Where is our lovely little spy? Is she still on the move? Where did she go? What did I do with her? There she is. Okay. Alright, so we got a bit of money. What should we build? Let's have a look. So this is +3 growth, unlocks recruitment of, okay. So this wall, yeah, no, that, so Italia, so Taris. Alright, let's expand the city. What can we build here? There's a workshop. Or should I build a manufactory? What does this one do? Italian immigrants. Italian... No, we don't want the Italian. We want Latin culture. Okay, so let's build the... Oh, yeah, the manufactory. Okay. Oh, that's right, because we're sieging. Right, that's why our income went down. Okay. Oh. Oh. This could be an interesting battle. That will then make the settlements... Oh. You know what? Purely just so that I can show off some of these guys. Oh, that is... Fight the battle. So if we auto-resolve this, what happens? Still maintain about 80% of our force. You know what? For the sake of the battle, guys, let's do it. They're in a fort, okay. Whatever must be accomplished in matters of war must be done by valour alone. You demand my surrender as though you were not aware that Cleopatra preferred to die a queen rather than remain alive, however high her rank. So we simply have the spearmen against the Glory of Epona and Legio 1 Apollinaris. Now, it's always very interesting attacking a fort. I remember earlier builds of this particular mod when I played it. Trying to attack forts was just like, oh my god, it was a nightmare. because they're so very, very small and very difficult to funnel your troops in there. But obviously very easy to defend. And this is obviously a pretty big battle, so this will be a determining how well my PC responds to this. So I am here. So let's have a look. What have we got? So we've got medium melee infantry. They look awesome, of course, as you would expect from DEI. And keep in mind, guys, my graphic settings are only on like medium. So imagine if my PC was running this on ultra. So that's probably why they've all got skinny legs. Not because they've been missing leg day at the gym. So they look cool. And what about the attacking army? Let's have a look at these guys. Very similar style units. Bunch of angry Gallic looking men. These guys. Melee infantry. Where's the general unit? These guys here, hey? Alright, so let's start the battle.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
This actually works well. I kind of let these guys kill themselves, kill each other, and when they are ready, then we will move in and mop up what's left. I think that was traditionally the, the Roman way of doing business in the ancient world. These guys look awesome. Principe.
Grouped and ready.
So let's get the army up there. So the Insubras are already starting to fall back. Tons of missiles going everywhere. So obviously the good thing there is these guys will have used up most of their missiles by the time we are in a position to have an impact on the fight.
Disbanding. General.
animation, how the ground shakes. That's pretty cool.
Yes, Commander. Engage! For glory! Move forward!
Those bloody towers. Painful. How is it that the spearmen, like the most elite units we have, but then I suppose that's why, because they're elite units, of course.
Principes! Double time!
Jupiter gives us strength! Ready! At speed!
General! Commander, at your service!
And this is obviously a victory. This army will be destroyed, which will make us taking that settlement all the more easier. And securing ourselves some lovely glassware or pottery or marble or whatever it is.
Engage!
And that's it. Beautiful. So probably about out of time for this episode, guys. So we'll see where we're at after this. So what did we do? So they deployed 2100, we deployed 19. We got 782 kills, they got 1300. The enemy got 400 kills, and they lost 2100 men. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that will kill. That will kill that army. But obviously, if you're looking there, Principes did a little bit of work. Obviously, that was mainly just all retreating troops. And obviously our cavalry and our general did a little bit of work as well. That's interesting. That's a really cool quote. That one. I found Rome a city of bricks and left it a city of marble. So that would be Caesar Augustus or Octavian Caesar. If anybody has ever seen the obviously the TV series Rome, about the sort of like the rise and fall of Julius Gaius Caesar and his civil war against Gnaeus Pompeius Magnus, and Cleopatra and Mark Antony and all that sort of good stuff. So obviously his heir or his nephew was Octavian Caesar, or later, which obviously became Caesar Augustus, the first Roman emperor. And he actually underwent a massive amounts of public works in Rome, and he did because obviously Rome had been through obviously there was Sulla prior to Caesar, and there'd been numerous wars and all that sort of stuff. So he did really, he kind of did do a lot, and there are a lot of historians out there that actually debate that out of all the Roman emperors who was the best, and a lot of them actually agree that Caesar Augustus, or the first Roman emperor, was probably the best one they had. So it was very even. I mean, obviously, for a HBO TV show, the way the guy's portrayed is obviously, it's very romanticised and drummed up a bit for a TV series. They're going to make it interesting and appealing and all that sort of stuff. But if the character in the TV show is anything like the man really was, and certainly a lot of intellect, very, very smart, very intelligent person. So that's an interesting tip. Ranged units, I suppose, because if you look at because traditionally in the ancient world, the sword arm or the spear arm was the right arm, and you carried the shield on the left, and it would protect the front and the left side, which is obviously why the Greek hoplite phalanxes were always vulnerable on the right. So obviously, if you're using ranged units, obviously naturally you want to hit them from the rear, or you want to hit them from the right flank. So let's enslave them, and they can run away. That's cool. And they want a peace treaty, and we will say no. So our leader and his legion has ranked up, so that's pretty cool. So what can they do? Let's have a look. So siege. Well, what can we do? Can we level up this? Yes, we can. So that's maximum replenishment now. That's good. And let's level that up, shall we? No, we can't. Oh no, we did. Awesome. So that's that decreases the cost of land units even more. That's great. Okay, so let's quickly have a look. What is the siege like on this? Oh, overwhelming. So we'll quickly auto-resolve this. We'll take the settlement, we'll get it sorted, and then I am going to end this episode, guys. So let's loot it. We'll take the money. We've increased in Imperium, which is good, so we can have more armies, more spies, more governors, and more champions. So let's dismantle that, and we will dismantle that. And then next turn, obviously, we will build Romanized buildings there. So let's have a look.
Greetings. Do not waste time on ill-chosen. Be welcome, and may Hermes bless your word.
The Insubras we can now trade with.
Speak plainly and without.
Okay, how about a
I
little
am
bit
sure
of
that your
money?
wares will find a home somewhere, but not with us.
Very
All
good.
praise to
So the Editani, where are they? They're all the way down here.
Come, let me hear your talk. I will.
Sure. The Nori, they're all the way up there. Okay,
I have
that's
little
cool.
gain in wasting the day on you. What you
Okay,
say?
so they don't want to trade. That's fine. Okay. So let's quickly have a look at the rest of our settlements. What can we do? Okay, so we're running a little bit low on foods. So sorting that out. So okay. Let's upgrade this. Oh, that's yeah, maybe not. We might build a fisherman's there. So what can we do here? Plus 20 salt, plus 10 salt, but extra commerce, and you get extra banditry. So let's go with this one here. So there we go, guys. We will call it there. Obviously, we have engaged the Ligurians at the right time. They were at war with the Insubras. They aided us in a battle, destroying their their field army. We've then taken Patavium, secured the trade resource, or at least we will secure that trade resource. We probably just need to build the building for it. So that's it, guys. Obviously, if you enjoyed this episode, smash that subscribe button and drop this video a like. Leave your thoughts, tips, tricks in the comments section below. Apart from that, thank you very much for watching. This is the Down Under Gamer signing off. I hope you all have an awesome day. Cheers.